Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you in today's GK class. Before going ahead with this, let us have a few discussion regarding this COVID-19 and thereafter the syllabus, previous class, and then today's class, along with the homeworks, current affairs, and everything. Okay. So since all of us we know that is our recovery rate has gone up to 92%, which was 88 few weeks back. So now it is 92%, which is a very good sign. But still, there has to be little bit. We have to take some of the precautions. Though most of you will find it on the roads who are not taking the precautions, and they will be the main culprits who will be responsible for the second pandemic attack, which can be there in the winter season. Okay, so let's not be a part of these crowds, okay, who are unaware or who are trying to remain unaware in spite of all the awareness programs carried out by the governments and everything. हम सभी लोग जानते हैं कि हर एक चौराहे पे ठीक है माइक से और एड्स के थ्रू और हर एक चीज़ों से बताया जा रहा है, मोबाइल कम्युनिकेशंस के थ्रू बताया जा रहा है कि the this COVID-19 is not over. We do not have any medicine or any vaccines regarding this. So it is my humble request to take all the necessary precautions. But still the people are carelessly moving here and there and spreading this virus to normal peoples or to those peoples who are taking precautions with them. Okay, starting with this, okay, in the last class that was a repeated class, as all of you know this thing, that is since if you remember, after completing the half yearly syllabus, instead of starting with the revision, we have already started with the annual portion. So but as the orders came from the management, that is we don't have to go ahead with the annual part, we will still have to continue with our half yearly portion, or we have to do the revision of the half yearly portion which we have completed. So we stopped there only, and that was the first class which we have already completed, and I hope that was your page number 42 or 47, something like that. Okay, so today let us start with our new page numbers, and I hope all of you would have got the current affairs as well, which was uploaded in the previous class along with the repeated video lectures. Okay, today also we will be going ahead with our new chapters, okay, one from the environment and the others from the India and the world. So without any wasting time, without wasting the time, let us start with our today's class. And please, it is my humble request to be a sincere as well as responsible citizen of India. Please take all the necessary precautions and encourage people to do that. Okay, you just have to say it from your side. Whether the people are going to do or not, that is none of your business. ठीक है, आपका काम है कह देना, ठीक है, सामने वाला करता है कि नहीं करता है उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Is that clear? So let us start with this. Let us continue with our today's discussion. I am sharing the screen to you. Let us go through the syllabus first, and thereafter we will be this is our syllabus, annual part. As we have already discussed that we are not going to start with the annual directly. We will be first completing with the periodic test 2, and thereafter we will be going ahead with the annual portion. So here periodic test 2 in the first class, that is was in last Saturday. These page numbers, that is your page number 42 and 47, has been already completed. And so today first and the foremost thing, we will be completing our this page number 53. So our one of the topics would be over, that is our environment, and thereafter we will be starting with the next portion, that is your India and the world. And most probably 3 pages are there, that is 43, 48 and 49, which I have planned to complete it today. Let us see whether we will be able to do it or not. That is, these are the 4 page numbers which we are going to do. These 3 page numbers along with this page number, that is your 53. Okay, let us start with this. Starting here, what we have is This is the last page of the periodic test 2. That is your page number 53. If just now I have shown you, if you remember, okay, these two has been already done. So let us start with this part. Okay, that is the name says that is the rolling rivers. Rolling, as you know, that is any substance which is moving just by rolling. So here the water is generally depicted to be as rolling from one place to another. Okay, starting here we have, that is the complete the crossword with the help of the clues given. Across, that is from left to right, and down, that is from top to bottom. So that is the second one. This river is the longest of the 5 tributaries of the Indus that give Punjab the name the land of 5 rivers. So that is your Satluj, that is your Sutledj. Number 5, we have this river rises in the Western Ghats and flows across the Deccan Plateau into the Arabian Sea. This is the second longest river in India. That is your Godavari. That is your fifth option here. Godavari, Godavari. Moving ahead, number 6, we have this river in the southern India flowing through Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, shares its name with a popular Hindu deity or deity, that is your Krishna. Here you have, that is your Krishna. Okay, next, this is Europe's longest river and principal waterway of Russia, that is your Volga. Here you have seventh one, this one Volga, Volga. This is the second longest river in France. Many of Paris' famous monuments are located along the banks of this river, that is your Seine, that is your Seine. Please don't get confused with the pronunciation. It is Seine, so it is not that scene which you are observing it. It is not SEEN, it is your SINE. Okay, moving ahead with the down portion. This is the longest river in Southeast Asia and the 12th longest river in the world. It flows through China, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia and Vietnam before flowing into the South China Sea, that is your Mekong. From top to bottom, so here you have Mekong, that is Mekong. Okay, next we have flowing through India and Pakistan. This river once cradled one of the earliest civilizations of the world, that is your Indus. Number 3 here, if you can see, top to bottom, Indus. Next we have the last one, that is this river flows through Chhattisgarh and Odisha. The Hirakud Dam has been built on this river, that is your Mahanadi. We have this one here. Okay, that is Mahanadi, Mahanadi. Okay, since the name has come here, Chhattisgarh. Okay, I just recalled one of the short stories and I'll be sharing you just now after this fact file. The Ganga is the longest river in India. The Ganga basin is one of the most densely populated agricultural regions in the world. Okay, moving ahead with this, let me first share you that story and thereafter we will be going ahead with our discussion. Okay, so just a few days back, that is on 31st, I went to Sonbhadra. Basically I went to Bina, that was your very near to Shaktinagar. Okay, away to your MP Madhya Pradesh, or you can say just the border of it. Okay, border of UP and MP, that is was your Shaktinagar. So here when I went to that, just 8 kilometers before to Shaktinagar, there is a place which is known as Bina, Bina, and with this Bina only, it is the name of the place as well as it is name of the one of the projects of the Northern Coal Fields NCL Limited. Okay, that is extraction of coal or the mining of coal basically. Okay, and the condition of that place was such that even the air was having the smell of the burning of coal or the coal vapors or anything, you can say, that is you are able to observe, that is the air was polluted. Okay, not only that thing, since I arrived there in the night, in the morning when I have seen that, so the scenario was very alarming, you can say. Okay, why it was alarming? Because the entire forest, they were being eroded or they were being cut down just for the extraction of coal or the mining of coal mines. And as all of us we know, that is hills or the mountains, they are made up of rocks as well as the different kinds of plants which are growing on them. Okay, so since you know that it is very difficult for us to climb on the rocks or to live on the rocks or mountains, but due to this technology, okay, trucks, buses, trucks, loading vans, as well as various kinds of crushers and everything, they were able to be situated at high up on the mountains, and they were doing their extraction work. Okay, the entire vegetation, not even a single small sapling was present on that mountain, except for a few reason. Okay, that is most of the plants were removed and the entire rocks were generally broken down either with the help of dynamite or with the help of some other technology, just for taking out this coal purpose. Okay, so the things are like this, that is though we are using the technology more and more, but we don't know that how this technology is made. The moment we will come to know that how we are able to get this technology, whether it is your light or anything, basically it is your electricity only. So the way it is coming, okay, the harm which has been done, which is done to the environment, and then we are enjoying the benefits, this is going to create a lot of pandemic situation for us. Okay, we just have to wait for them. Okay, because see why we have to think about it, because our parents have already done their part. Okay, now their job is over, and basically who is going to face us, that is we are going to face the situations or the destructions which will be created by our natural natural disasters, basically. Okay, or the natural calamities which will be occurring. So things are such like this. Please try to plant more and more trees, and even the trees which were present in those areas. Okay, if you just plan sometimes, or Rihand Dam. Okay, just in the midway only when you will go there, Rihand Dam is also there. Okay, just on the midway near Sonbhadra only. So just plan to go or try to have a trip off there. Okay, nice place, but still at the same time you'll be able to come to know how the exploitation of resources is being done, or how you are getting all these supplies of electricity and every other things. Okay, the plants which are growing there, they are also just not fresh. You cannot have the normal situations or normal feelings of the plants in them. Okay, completely dried, no flowers, nothing. Okay, all everything full of dust, smoke and everything. Okay, let us continue with our this part. So 53 completed. Now if we go ahead, so let us start with our next page number, that is our 43. Starting with 43, we have here, that is your hill stations in India. That is, this is the topic of India and the world. So hill stations in India, if we go ahead with the first one, so this hill station near Shimla has a cricket ground and a polo ground at an altitude of 2444 meters. This is believed to be the highest cricket ground in the world. So this is your shale or shale, basically pronunciation will be shale only, and this shale is known as the scene the city of scenic beauty. Okay, I'm showing you the pictures of this one as well, that is the shale hill station. Okay, this is your shale basically, and this is So this is a city of scenic beauty which is there in Himachal Pradesh. So a wonderful place to visit. Please try to plan any one of them if possible just after when the COVID situations are normal. Okay. Moving ahead, we have the second one, that is the name of this hill station in Jammu and Kashmir, located at an elevation of 2600 meters, means meadow of flowers or meadow of flowers. It displays a panoramic view of the whole valley of Kashmir and also of Nanga Parbat. Okay, that is your Gulmarg. I don't think I have the image of this one. No. Okay, no. Moving ahead with this, that is the third one. This is a village in the Shimoga district of Karnataka. It receives very heavy rainfall that has earned it the name of Cherrapunji of South India. So the correct name is your Agambe. This is your Agambe. Okay, if you can see here, that is just now I told you, that is what you are able to see is, that is, these are the mountains basically which is densely covered with your plants. If you can see, some of the places are completely rocks, rest of the places they are completely covered with the plants from small to bigger ones. But in this region where I visited just now, this entire plants were absent there. Okay, they have been completely removed. All these plants are completely removed, and I'm talking about the Sonbhadra region, the Bina project where it is going on. Okay, all these plants, they have been completely removed, and we have only the dirt pieces, and at the top of the mountain some of the machines, tractors, crushers, loaders and various kinds of vans. They are just carrying the coal and everything, the debris and everything from one place to another. So this is how the exploitation of resources is being done at a very large scale. Okay. The Agambe, it is there in Karnataka. Moving ahead with this. Okay. This hill station, located in the western Ghats of Kerala, is known for its tea plantation. Okay. The name is your Munnar. If we go ahead, please have the look over this hill station as well. Okay. As you can see, slopey hill stations, ups and downs, not perfectly smooth surface, and it is there in Kerala. That is basically known for its tea plantation, Munnar. Okay, moving ahead, we have here this hill station in Meghalaya was once referred to as the wettest place on the earth. So this is your Cherrapunji. I hope the image is there here only. This one, the image, this is of Cherrapunji only. Okay, next one we have, let me first share, see, okay, the screen has been shared. This hill station shares its name with the name of the highest peak in the Aravalli range of Rajasthan. It is home to the famous Dilwara temples, which are known for their intricate carvings on marbles. That is your Mount Abu. Let us see here. This is your Mount Abu, which is there in Rajasthan. Okay, if you can see, perfect place to visit as well as to have a holiday trip. Moving ahead with this, we have this is a hill station in the northern West Bengal. On a clear day, you can see a magnificent view of the Kanchenjunga and Mount Everest from certain points in the city. That is your Darjeeling. Here we have, let us have a look over this Darjeeling as well. If you can see this, this is this Darjeeling. It is also known as the Queen of Hills, which is there in West Bengal. It is one of the resorts which is present there, and I hope, as you know, that West Bengal regions or Bengal ki Khadi and all those regions, they are basically the regions who have made or who have kept the life survival on this earth. Otherwise it would have been gone somewhere else long back. okay, because these are the regions which are full of vegetation and they are responsible for supplying most of the percentage of oxygen. All right, so that is why remember this Darjeeling, it is also known as the Queen of Hills. Okay, moving ahead, we have here, this is an artificial hill station near Pune in Maharashtra, often referred to as the first hill station built in India, independent India. Mostly what we have heard is that is all the hill stations, they are naturally present and they have been only given the names and we are able to visit there. But here in this case, what you are able to see is that this is one of the artificial hill stations which is known as your Lavasa, and this has been built near Pune in Maharashtra. Okay, let us have a look over this as well. This is your artificial hill station, okay, which is known as Lavasa near Pune in Maharashtra. Okay, moving ahead with this. Okay, fact file, most of the hill stations were built by the British as places to seek refuge from the heat in the tropical summers. Okay, now also we are doing the same, only just we are following the traditions which have been made by the Britishers only. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you here is that is most of the Britishers, the railway lines which we are able to observe here, okay, that is most of these railway lines were laid by the Britishers only, and from that time till now, this is more than 50 years has been passed our independence, okay, but still we have increased our this rail lines by 10 or 15% only, not more than that. That is जितना Britishers बिछा करके गए थे railway lines, उससे खाली हम 10 से 15% ही ज़्यादा बिछा पाए हैं और उसको बढ़ा पाए हम, except for the repairing and everything which we have done, and we are using the same railway lines which have been built or established by the Britishers. Okay, so you can think that how slow we are working and how fast they were. Okay, as I don't think we'll be able to go ahead with the Australia, that is our page number 48 and 49. This one, okay, 43 we have done, this 48 as well as 49, these two page numbers are related to Australia, and I don't think, sorry, I have not, this one, that is page number 43 we have done, page number 48 and 49 we have, this is all about Australia. So I don't think we will be able to do that because already it's 23 minutes which have been passed. So let us go ahead with the current affairs, and in the next class we'll be going ahead with our these two pages of Australia. Okay, that is what some of the very beautiful places as well as the facts related to the Australia, as well as along with the images I'll be showing you that. Okay, let us go ahead with the current affairs and end up our today's class. These are the current affairs, little bit older basically, you can say. Okay. This is the summarized current affairs from 2 to 3 days back. Okay, that is 3 more Rafale fighters jets to reach India soon. This is our first one. That is, as we have already received 2 to 3 or 5, I don't remember that. Already we have got this, but we are able to get, or we have planned, the government has planned to get 3 more, which is going to strengthen our army. And these Rafale fighters will be advanced avionics with deadly weapon package which include Hammer, Meteor and Scalp missiles. Okay, next one we have the Malabar naval exercise, that is your Australia, India, Japan and US commences the naval exercise in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, this is representing the high level of coordination between the navies of 4 powerful nations based on their commitment and shared values to an open and inclusive Indo-Pacific as well as international order, which is rules based. Next we have Maharashtra releases 57 crores for ASHA workers. If you remember class, ASHA workers are those people, semi-governmental organizations who are working for the government. जैसे हमारे यहाँ आप देखते हो कि कभी कभी पोलियो पिलाने के लिए आ जाते हैं लोग, ठीक है, या फिर राशन कार्ड या फिर हम वोटर कार्ड. सो दीज आर द वर्क्स विच आर बीइंग डन बेसिकली बाय दीज आशा वर्कर्स ओनली. ओके, मूविंग अहेड विद दिस. US elections, Joe Biden is already ahead. This is a little bit older. Today also it has got, in the morning only the news has come. That is, Joe Biden is ahead of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is not happy or not feeling quite justice with the polls. Okay. Moving ahead, we have the finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman expected to unveil the another stimulus soon. Economic Affairs Secretary. See, what is the meaning of this? Economic boosters, basically providing some of the funds from the central government to the state governments, basically for the people. जैसे अभी स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स के लिए आप लोगों ने देखा था कि ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी ने चालू किया था कि they can take a loan of ₹10,000. Okay, so this was really a very boon for them. Okay, क्योंकि उन्हें जल्दी लोन्स नहीं प्रोवाइड होते थे, but these short loans with very less interest is going to help them to carry out their daily business or to help them to lift up their business as well. Okay, that is street vendors, basically ठेला वाले या फिर जो रोड्स पे दुकान लगाते हैं. Okay, moving ahead, we have Portugal MP Duarte Pacheco has been elected as the president of the Inter-Parliamentary Union. Okay, apart from this, violin maestro T.N. Krishnan dies at the age of 92 in Chennai. He was born in 1928 in Tripunithura, Kerala, and later settled in Chennai. He has also received Padma Shri in 1973 and Padma Bhushan in 1992. Government is going to hold Parliament winter session 2020 in January. This is little bit different because earlier it is used to be around November 10, but this time it is going to be held in January. Next is Twitter to introduce Art House in India to assist brands optimize their content. What is basically this Art House is? That is a suite of services which has been launched earlier for various markets across the world and in Asia Pacific region, and has been given out with successful campaigns. It will help to strengthen a brand's message by partnering with digital creators or influencers. That's it. The US elections is still underway. Let us see who is going to win, whether it is Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Okay, so this was there for today. Okay, in this way we have completed the 2 page numbers, one of the our environment, that is the rolling rivers, and one of the India and the world, that is basically about the hill stations which are present in India, in different parts of India, basically Karnataka and everywhere. Moving ahead, we have also discussed some of the current affairs, okay, which are important, as well as I have already told you this thing to please make a note of them so that you have the habit of this and you will be, your GK is going to be improved. Okay, moving ahead with this. So this was all for today. In the next class, we will be continuing with our India and the world along with some latest current affairs. Till then, take care and please take all the necessary precautions. Okay, so that you remain safe from this COVID-19. That's all for today. Have a superb day ahead. Thanks a lot for being with me. Thank you.